In this video, I'm going to go over our email newsletter service that is an add-on to our blog service. So you do have to subscribe and be a blog member in order to get the email newsletter, because the content from the blogs actually goes into the email newsletter. So if you are interested in getting both, then we go ahead and put this widget on the blog page so people can subscribe when they read the blog and want to get updated when there's new information. You can also give us a list of people, maybe you have current owners and tenants that you want to get followed up with on a regular basis. And so that's another way that you can keep in touch with people. I see a lot of property managers struggle with this, even big companies that have been in business for decades. Just having a consistent newsletter, you have to get the content to put in the newsletter. You have to figure out what software to send it out from. Email deliverability is always an issue that is constantly changing because the different mail systems are, try to prevent spam. We handle all of that. You don't have to worry about finding the software, learning the software, training somebody else on how to use the software, figuring out what to write about, figuring out, getting pictures to put in it. And the email newsletters that are out there, frankly, just aren't that great. Like, they're not something that I think people really pay attention to, because a lot of property managers think that, they need to market their company constantly. But, these days it's more about being helpful, answering people's questions, and that's what is going to keep people subscribed to your newsletter, so that when somebody mentions that they're looking for a property manager, they can say, oh, well, I get a newsletter every month from either my company or, a company whose blog I follow. And that's what you want. That's what you're going for. You're not trying to sell them with your email newsletter. I don't think anybody actually stays subscribed or wants to read about how great of a company you are every single month and get that in their email box. So this goes together. This is an add-on. If you get the blog, you don't need to get the email newsletter add-on, but in order to get the email newsletter, you do have to get the blog, because, like I said, the information from the blog goes into the newsletter, and that's what gets emailed out to people on a monthly basis. So that is how the email newsletter works.